Hello, my name is Alexander Ortega, and I am going to present my learning takeaways from this course. My presentation is created around highlighting what I learned from Module 6. What I learned from Module 6 is that introductions must state the thesis so that the audience knows where the speaker is trying to take the audience, what they're trying to convey to the audience. Speakers can hook the audience by starting the speech by telling stories, referring to occasions, historical events, previous speeches, using startling statistics, quotations, analogies, humor, or asking a question. However, not everyone has the same sense of humor, so it can backfire and lose credibility for the speaker. But when used effectively, humor can endear the audience to the speaker, gain the speaker credibility, and make them more relatable, which makes the speaker more effective at holding the interest of the audience. Introductions need to be memorized word for word, unlike the rest of the speech, which should not be. Conclusions. What I learned about conclusions from Module 6 is that final appeals and calls to action should be saved for last, because recency bias makes it more likely that the audience will remember. Speeches should not end abruptly. Rather, the speaker should gradually wrap up the speech by giving clues to the audience that the speech is coming to an end. No new information should be given in the conclusion to avoid confusing the audience. Instead, the speaker should refer back to information that was previously stated in the speech. The conclusion should refer to the introduction to come full circle. This allows the speaker to remind the audience about the importance from the speech. And I also learned other things from this course, like that it's probably not a good idea to say using filler words is probably not the best way to speak, especially in front of an audience. Using filler words probably makes it seem like the speaker does not know what they're trying to say, or that they're perhaps not respectful of the time, the listener's time. And if someone is to use a filler word like they are to say, strike that and move forward. I also learned that there are many ways to hook an audience. It's not just one way to do it. But it is important to hook the audience because the speaker wants to hold the attention of the audience. The speaker must consider who he's talking to, the context. Strike that. The context matters. What does the audience in this specific location, wherever that may be, what is the audience more likely to think? What is the audience more likely? How are they more likely to interpret it? The speaker must consider how an audience will interpret what they're saying. And they must adapt to the audience. A speaker would not go to Saudi Arabia, for example, and make jokes criticizing the government, because that would be frowned upon. That would lose the speaker some credibility. And so the speaker must consider that before they make statements that would turn the audience against them. Thank you.